tonight in a theme that rhymes. God, work with my mind. Get me prepared for what you have for me. There are many of you, you don't have things tonight that you should have. Therefore, who should already be possessing certain things tonight, but you don't have it. You don't have it. And the reason you don't have it is your mind. Look at your neighbor and just say, like it or not, we all are going through some things. How many realize that everybody in church this morning is going through something? Raise your hand if you're going through something. Just raise your hand if you're going through something. Hand down. Raise your hand if you're going through more than two things. You're dealing with more than two things. Raise your hand if you're dealing with more than five things right now. Okay, we got a couple of hands. But listen, the point is, no matter what it is, whether it be 2, 3, 4, 5, or what have you, we still got to guard our what? Our mouth. Now, this seems like simple teaching, but it's not. Because most of us, when something starts going wrong, we stop guarding our mouth. And notice where she didn't guard her mouth at is at the house. See, some of you say stuff at home that you wouldn't utter that at church. You wouldn't talk like that at church. Guard your mouth. You're too old to be putting holes in the walls. Yeah, you're too old for that. You're too old to be kicking your car and tearing up stuff at the house. You're too old for that. Guard your mouth. Guard your mouth. Learn that you don't have to use cuss words to express anger. Stop cussing every time you get mad. And then, oh Lord, it slipped again. No, it's slipping too much. Slipping too much. You a cusser. That's what you is. Come on. And people like me who hadn't cussed in years. Don't mean ain't ever, you know. Yeah. But I know I gotta what? I gotta use my tongue wisely. Or guard my what? Guard my mouth. Because there's some things you can say to people because you were heated that you come back and say, hey, look, I didn't mean what I said to you. There's some things you can say, they're like, hey, you need to give me a minute. You need to give me a minute. Because that came from somewhere. That came from somewhere. Oh, you know how I am? Yeah, but I done told you, I'm tired of how you are, though. You're not going to keep talking to me any kind of way. And the apology is always, I was mad. Girl, you know I love you. You know I can't, I don't want to live. You know what you mean to me. You know I talk like that. So are you saved or not saved? Are you new creation or not? Come on. This good stuff right here. Right? Well, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words would never hurt me. Lie. Right? Words can what? Hurt. Words can damage. And then sometimes a person can apologize, but you know, for me and you to get back the way we need to, we're going to have to work to get there. Because what you said, brother, was just, you didn't have to go there with that. I'm going to forgive you because that's what I need to do for you as well as for me. But, we got to work back to where we used to be. See, I don't want to do that. And the alternative was just to guard my mouth. Now, she don't mind me telling y'all, back when me and Donna used to really argue all the time, because when we might get to arguing before the day over. I don't know. I hope not. But I don't want you to say and think we never argue no more. But back in the day when we used to argue, she was quick to just, I'd be just trying to hold it, Minister Gavin. I'd just be trying. I'd just be guarding my mouth. She'd just be running her mouth, and I'm guarding my mouth, and she running her. And I'm gonna tell on yourself. I'm gonna tell on myself. Now, when I get mad, my lip trembles sometimes. You know that, Mom? Oh, okay. And she just be sitting there. Hey, say it, say it. Lip trembling. Say it. Ooh, that's the wrong kind of cheerleader right there. Say it, say it, say it. Yeah. I told y'all like a Bible study, because y'all know it's some stuff, if we say it, you already know all your thoughts ain't together. How many have ever went to say one thing, but you really didn't know how to say that one thing, and that one thing turned into 5 things? And the person who knew you were just sitting there like, whoa. Some of y'all need Bible. Jesus said in Matthew 12:34, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth what? Speaks. I didn't mean that. No, that was in your heart. And when the heart gets full, it often regurgitates the truth. Yes, it does. Some of y'all didn't like that. My married folks should have just been like, Pastor rolling it more. He is rolling, because there's some stuff be happening in marriages. Am I right about it? Y'all that's single looking to get married, even before you start dating, you need to see them mad. You need to see them real mad. You don't want to marry nobody and you never seen them mad. I mean good and mad. Because if you ain't ever seen that side, that's the side they keeping in the cage. That's the side that's not allowed to come on dates. That's the side not allowed to come to church. Then you marry him, he gonna fool on you. And go get a bill on you. And you sound like, I thought we was saved. Oh, you like to hit when you get mad. Oh, you hit people. Yeah, when I counsel people, I'll be like, hey, y'all got mad? Y'all got into it, son? And see, when we laughing, but that's bad when we like that, but we have attached to us Christian. And see, it's bad when it's a job and you the only one that they think is striving to live right. And then you just blow all that up because you didn't guard your mouth. Come on. Right? Psalm 17:3. We was here Wednesday. We in the close. You have tested my heart. You visited me in the night. You tried me and found nothing. I have purposed that my mouth shall not transgress. See, I'm fixed that I'm going to guard my mouth. I'm purposed that my mouth shall not sin or offend. Come on, somebody. This is the thing we need to recognize. There are times you have to be purposed to say nothing until God gives you what to say. There are times you have to be purposed to say nothing until God gives you what to say. Number 2, there are times you have to be purposed to stay away from certain conversations. See, when you guard your mouth, you got to know how to be amongst family and friends, but you already know you. I'm guarding my mouth. So certain conversation we're going to stay away from. I'm not going there. We're not talking about that today. Well, girl, we ain't going there. See, I'm purpose with my mouth. I'm going to stay away from certain conversations. Because when I start talking about certain conversation, especially with you, we get out of hand and we start talking about people. We start saying stuff we shouldn't say. We start bringing up names that shouldn't be brought up. Come on, somebody. I'm purpose, number 3, to limit how long I talk with certain people. See, there are people you can talk to for an hour and the conversation going to stay good. They're on the same page you on. But there are some people you know, okay, this needs to be a 15-minute conversation. I'm going to have to limit how long I talk to mama. Because mama can't go 30 minutes without going there. And so I'm making sure when I drop mama the biscuit off that I've already got an appointment that I got to be somewhere. Right? But you're guarding your mind. You're doing what you need to do to stay out of trouble. Oh, it makes all the difference. It makes all the difference. If a man want to be a wise man, he got to get here. He got to get here to where he can guard that mouth. Well, I don't care how much he know. If he can't guard that mouth, he never going to be a true man to God. And there are some men that you can always label them as immature because they don't know how to guard their mouth. Right? Proverbs 21:23. Whoever guards his mouth and tongue keeps his soul from troubles. Is that not good? Whoever guards his mouth or her mouth and tongue keeps his or their soul from what? So guarding my mouth or my tongue can keep my soul out of trouble. Woo! Which says to me, number 1, that my mouth can get me in trouble. My mouth can get me in trouble. My mouth can get me in trouble with God. My mouth can get me in trouble with God. My mouth can cause God to put me in timeout. To delay certain blessings. To not do what I asked him to do. My mouth can get me in trouble with God. Do y'all understand that? Do we understand that? Come on. Oh, this good. You can't have an alt with your brother or sister. Y'all get the thing right. Decide to squash it, move on. But every time that person's name comes up, you telling people about what happened. You can't guard your mouth. Why do multiple people know what they should know? Why does your wife know what she should know? If it was a private meeting with just you. See, if you guard your mouth, you'll preserve your life. Preserve in one sense means to protect. You'll protect your life. When we're living a certain way, listen, enemies are coming to try to kill the way we're living. Certain people don't like the way you living. But if I learn to guard my mouth, I'll preserve my life. I'll protect the way I'm living. I'll protect the way God is blessing me. I'll protect the way in which he's raising me up. But if I open wide my mouth or my lips, I can cause my blessings to cease. 1 Peter 3:10. For he who would love life and see good days or better days, first of all, who love life? Who love life? Who want to see better days? Okay, let him refrain his tongue from evil and his lips from speaking deceit. God say, if you love life and you want to keep loving it, guard your mouth. If you want to see better days, guard your mouth. And see, some of us, we done seen better. We have experienced better. But now he said, if you want to see better days than these days, guard your mouth. Preach it to somebody in the car. Tell me, say, if you want to see better days, guard your mouth. Tell your neighbors, I know you done had some good days. Tell them, I know better done showed up. But if you want to see better continue to show up, shout to them, guard your mouth. Shout to 3 people, guard your mouth.